Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am using resin casting powder, Bellet's resin, and basically how you mix it is 10 grams of powder and 3 grams of liquid. First you pour the liquid and then you add the powder. You can mix it as thin as possible or as thick, it's really up to you. Here I am just eyeballing it because I'm using it for too long. So I'm adding some mica powder. It's a black gunmetal mica powder, and then I'm going to add a little bit of jasmonite black pigment into this because I just want a black, not very dark black, but a black color for this project. So here I'm just mixing it, and then as I explained, I'm going to add some jasmonite black pigment. So these pigments are really concentrated, you just need a little bit. So I think this is enough. Here we go. So normally I'm just going to mix this. So here we go. I think it's enough now, and now I'm just making sure that I have mixed it properly. You don't have to have any lumps. So this is the lid of the cauldron. Yeah, I'm making something for the Halloween, and this is going to be the final day until next year. So just pouring it, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of tapping. Just make sure that you don't have any air bubbles. So when you finish pouring, just make sure do a little bit of tapping as I explained. Just check for any air bubbles. I am just using my popsicle sticks to see that it reaches all the nooks and crannies, reaches all the way down. So this is done now. On to the next step, and after around 40 minutes I'm going to demold this. So this is the fun of using the resin casting powder, that wow got a lovely shine, and it is perfectly done that you can make your project in a day. So it is out of the mold, and on to the next step, what I'm actually going to do with this. So here I have taken a iridescent thread here, and this is a holographic silicone sheet that I made myself. I have a lot of videos on how I made these silicone sheets. There was a time that when I made so many holographic molds and sheets. So if you want to see how I made this, I might try to link the video above here or maybe at the end, so please do check. So this is the silicone sheet, and it is holographic. So whatever you pour onto this resin, it's going to take the holographic. So here I'm going to do something that is quite popular these days, where people make water drops on the silicone sheet and then remove them. So I thought I'll just do a holographic mold. So what I did here is that I have placed the iridescent thread, and onto the thread I'm making the drops with the help of the UV resin. And just make sure that you light on your UV lamp, so in this way when you're making the drops it don't spread anymore. So this is going to take me some time. I'll show you some of them, and then I'll just speed up the process and then make some on my own. So here I'm just making the drops onto the thread. You can use the clear one as well. So you can see that I'm putting the drops on the so if you have any silicone mold, you can put these you can make these on them as well if you don't have these sheets. So here, as I said, that I just turn on the lamp, and in this way I will be making some long beads. It is really fun when you're making them, of course, but they take a lot of time. So now I've set the lamp, and I'm just making the beads one by one. So just make sure that you cure this on both sides. Now I'm just taking off these from the sheet, and I'm going to see how I got the holographic effect. Some of them I cured from the back, and some of them I'm still curing. So this is what I was telling you about. So here I'm just taking them off one by one So it's really up to you how many you want to make. You can make these in different colors as well. I just wanted to make them clear and want to see here I'm just showing you I got the holographic effect onto the bead. So here I've made a lot of them, so they were curing from the back. Now I'm going to take them off the mold. So they are made in the same way. This time I made some longer ones. So I'm just taking them off the mold. And just make some more. So there, it's really up to you how many you want to make. So after when you're happy, I have taken my cauldron and I'm just putting something to fill this up. So I'm using this just net. You can put anything because this is going to be the base anyways. So here I'm just putting up some fake moss into the cauldron. So I'm making a plant here, but this is a magical plant and it is a holographic plant here and it grows crystal. Something imaginary, but you can make these in green color and these can be your string of pearls. So now I am gathering all the threads and I'm just making knots here because it is very difficult to hold one by one. So this is what I'm doing here. Now you can use any sort of glue to stick them, or you can use UV resin on the top. It's really up to you. I'm going to use some UV resin to place them. So you get the idea what I'm making here. So that's why I was telling you that you need to make so many beads. The bigger, the fuller, the beautiful. And when the holographic, the lights hits the holographic pearls, they're going to be very lovely. So this was taking me some time. So I will be doing this and then I will be showing you. So there is nothing more to this. You can add lights as well, but I didn't do anything because I want to see how the holographic itself looks like. So I'm going to show you the final look. So here we go. This is the final look. Yeah, I tried to capture, but I'm trying my best. There is holographic in there. I'll see if I manage to capture this, but on its own it was looking so pretty, the transparent clear beads when hitting the sun and those thread, and hopefully now you can see the holographic effect when you just put a hand through them. They just shine like lovely. And these are amongst my plant, and these are quite, you know, rare ones. These are the clear string of pearls. Yes, I have made them myself, but why not make something magical? So this was the project today and I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments and I will link everything in my description. Like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so and take very good care of yourself. And I hope you like this simple project today. Happy Halloween. Take good care of yourself. Bye bye.